Hey everybody, Raccoon Ninja here, and welcome back to Fortresscraft, everybody's favorite series. Glad you could all make it out. I missed you in the last day, 2 days I guess, since the last time I recorded, and we are looking pretty good. We killed the first hive last episode, and we're at 94%, so we can kill another hive in just a hot second here. So, the other thing that I need to do is I need to craft up a few more of the orbital strike doodads. I do have one more, and I've been collecting resources to get the other ones taken care of, but we are not quite there yet. So we need the gold, titanium, and the nickel, like so. So I've got 108, we need 128 to make another one of these guys, and we need a total of 2 more. So it'll be a little bit before we can get those, so we will wait. Right, cool. So which one of these guys do we want to take out? We already took out this one, because that one had the worst drops. I think this is going to be the second worst. And then we can kind of focus all of our firepower in that direction. So I could take this setup here and move it to this side and make sure that we have good coverage for the 2 remaining sides. I think that's a great idea. Alright, what else we have here? So we have some Mark 2s, Mark 1s. Actually, we have both the machines that we need, so all we really need ampules for right now is if we die. Which I don't really plan on doing. Well, I'm probably going to quite a bit. I do like the express elevator. Yeah. One interesting thing about this is right above the hydroponics machines, right up here, is something called the hydroponic bay canopy. Hydroponics canopy. This is actually a scannable item, and it'll give you like 12 research points. So, I don't know why, but it is. So, if you do build the, I don't know if it's the advanced ones or both, but if you build a hydroponics bay, just make sure that you scan the block above them, and you'll get 12 free research points. Alright, so we do have a couple of seeds here. We'll go ahead and put those away, and we should be good. Let's put our coal away as well. We should have a fresh supply of the imbued special stuff. What's it called? Infused coal. So we can get rid of that and free up yet another inventory slot. OET is ready, so let's charge up Arthur. And I'm probably not going to watch this one. If you missed it, I would recommend you go to the last episode and take a look at the Explodey McExploderton that happened. It was pretty darn cool. Got a really good show of it too. I think I just got 1 block away from catastrophically dying from the oh, no. I love when it doesn't spawn in. So what does the cloning vat do? That's my question. We didn't spawn in here. It's got 100%. So I don't know. Then the med bay. Okay, med bay's going down because it is healing us. You can see that we have a green EKG. Wow, this thing's slow. I guess it's faster than just straight up waiting for it, so we'll let it do its thing. Let's see, we don't have any ampules on us or anything like that. Nothing else I really want to get rid of. But you know how that goes. Alright, so if we can not die by the hive mind at this time, that would be fantastic. We can go plant our strike controller. And we're gonna go off in yonder direction. So let's be a little more careful. We'll let it load in this time. Let's see, it should be right around there where those bosses are kind of coming up. Wow. There's a lot of stuff coming from it. Alright, so it spawned in. So we are good. Let's put it, see if we can do it right there. 45%? That is garbage. How is it 45%? It's almost touching it. Crap. Alright. So we'll toggle vacuum, we'll put that there, and then we'll wait for the strike controller to go in. So then we don't actually have to go over by the hive mind. Eventually, once it actually figures out what it wants to do. Oh, is this not going to work? Where is my strike controller? There it goes. Perfect. Alright, let's see if we can find a better spot for this guy. It's like right underneath. I don't understand why that is not a good location. Alright, let's go like there. Oh, you. 46? Why? It's touching it. I wonder if I can actually just go get it without using the hopper. Nope. Actually, I think I got it, but I died. Oh, what a bummer. Okay, well, let's charge up Arthur again because he's super low right now. And let's head back out. My health is not going to survive very long, or my energy, because we're healing up at the same time. Hopefully I can make it out there. Go, 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 go. Right about... Oh, I think we just barely made it. We got 30 power left. Fantastic. I'm going to freeze to death, so let's put down a torch. Oh, I have no coal. Rip. Alright, well, it is what it is. How in the hell close do we have to get this thing? You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a bridge over. And I'll see. Oh, I don't have any energy. So, guess we'll do it the old-fashioned way, unless I miss my pillar. Alright. So, if we do that, and then we put the strike controller right on top of this damn thing, there we go, 100%. Let's try to do it the easy way, even though it was touching and like tucked underneath one of the little Jabba the Hutt folds. No clear view of the sky. Clear view of the sky didn't matter. We didn't have that last time, and it did take a while, but it went directly to 100%. This one was actually just saying 46% right away, so it wasn't going to change at all. Once it grabs that percentage, that's it. That's all there is to it. So we'll do E. We'll wait for the LOIC, I think it's called, the LOIC, to hop on over here, even though it won't because there's a visual glitch with a current patch. But yeah, so should be good. Wow, look at that thing glowing in the distance. That thing. I don't know if I've ever watched it fire from this side before. Under attack. Interesting. Apparently it glows purple.
Your base is under attack.
Interesting. Oh, the LOIC is moving. Hey, that's pretty cool. It didn't move last time. He must have patched it since. So, there it goes. Oh, I fall in this hole more than any other hole in the existence of holes since the invention of holes. Oh, what a rip. Alright. Let's fill that in so I stop falling in it. Alright. You do your thing. Quadrant 0 has been cleared. That is 2 down and 2 to go. Good times. Still got a steady supply of our cluster rockets, which those things are awesome. I love the cluster rockets. I'm so glad we went with those instead of just the regular or the imbued rockets. So we've got a pretty good assembly line here going. We've got iron, gold, and copper coming over, and all of this is being automated. So yep, so we're good. All right, next on the agenda is I actually want to reclaim. I want to reclaim the stuff that we have over here. Lead mine destroyed. With a surge of organic growth throughout the world. I don't know what that actually does, but so let's reclaim this, and we're going to use this down in the cold cavern because I don't think it's been patched yet, so that turbines will not work down there, but we'll see. I know that patch is coming, but he's been saying that for like 2 years, so pretty much since the invention of the turbine, he's been saying that he's going to make them not work in the cold cavern, and yet they still work. Or as far as I know, they work. Not 100% sure they work. Alright, so we have them all. Let's head on over. We'll do one last charge on Arthur, and then we'll head down into the cold cavern. And we did find out last episode you do have to charge, or you have to power the climate control center now. So you can't just put it down, you have to charge. Looks like we got a couple people still filing into the live stream. How y'all doing? We're enjoying your 4th of July, regardless if this is a holiday for you. It's still the 4th of July. It's still a good day, I guess. But for those of you who celebrate the Independence Day, or 4th of July, whatever you wish to call it, happy holiday. Hope you got off of work today, because that is pretty cool to get off work for such a monumental holiday. But if it's just any other day, well, you know, make it a good day. Right. So what I did last time was I put the doodad underneath the turbine. Check your mimic trap was working. It is not working, but I haven't spent a lot of time down here. EP Geek was saying that you have to be like within 16 blocks or chunks or something like that for the camo bots to spawn. So by not being down here, they weren't spawning and they weren't being attracted to this guy. So good times. But yeah, so I think last time I did a turbine underneath, but it was kind of derpy distributing power. Although what we could probably do is kind of the same setup that we had before, and do an underground area. I might actually do that. Man, everybody outside is being super loud right now. Apparently, there's a pool party going on. Hope it's not too distracting if the mic's picking it up. Yeah, it looks fine. We only have about like negative 50 decibels of background noise. I think my gate's set to higher than that, so we should be good. All right, jet turbines. So what I think I'm gonna do is I am gonna go underneath again. I think that'll be a good way to do it. Yes. Do I want to do it that way? I think I might make the floor out of it, actually. That might be a better choice. Alright, can't hear anything? Good. I can, like, I have my headphones on and I can still hear it, so it's super loud. That was my only concern, but I'm glad you're not distracted by it, so all good. It is like a bajillion degrees in my apartment right now, so I have all the doors and windows open. Alright, perfect. Do have some fuel on us, so we can get this guy going. I honestly, I don't know how much power this thing uses. Probably not a lot, so I think we can probably get away with that. If it does require more power, we can always do one of the organic ones. But so let's get this guy charged up temporarily, just so that we can finish the achievement, and then once we finish the achievement, we can go down and see how the chromium and molybdenum's going. Set to cold mode. I don't know if you can change the mode on this. It's climate control. So it's like cold and hot are the two you can do. Alright. 300 helpless, innocent life forms. Go me. Alright. Power low, offline, cryoplasm, defense offline. So we'll wait for this guy to get up to 100%. Once it does, we'll check on those ores. Oh, slowly but surely. Let's see, Delta's about. Yeah, I think that'll work. Right. Set to cold mode. Yeah, I have no idea if there's a way to change that. While we're at it, let's go ahead and we'll get a light up in here. Let's see, where does that hit? Can we make electric lights? Light. We can make electric lights. We need 5 torches, which means I need coal. I don't have any coal. Actually, let's steal 5 torches from around here. We'll be able to light this place up with electric light in just a second here. Anyway, so we might as well. Let's see, we've got 4. Actually, that does a decent job of lighting up the area. So we don't even need a light around here. Yeah, I might actually just leave it. Hey, there's a camo bot over there. Hopefully it gets drawn in by a lot of this power and comes to say hi. There we go. Alright, let's head on down and take a look. Right. Do a little hardcore parkour. Wait for the elevator. Hopefully we can still farm those camo bots, because that was actually a really cool thing that I discovered. So, yeah. I'll have to do some testing too, because I thought I had the power storage block was like hanging above the ground like 2 blocks, and they weren't able to get to it. But from what I hear, they do have to latch on before the turret will actually attack them. So we'll have to do a little testing. Such a long way down. Such a long way. So while we're heading down, just want to thank everybody for stopping out. Thanks for watching the video, the live stream. Anything you can do to view the content's very much appreciated. I just took a look at my subscriber count. We are up to 691 subscribers. My personal record before the great YouTube subscriber purge of 2018 was 701. That was my record. So I would definitely like to beat that record. Very much so. So if anybody out there is not subscribed, I would really appreciate a sub if you want to see more. So we are grinding at 0% right now. And power's going up, but it's not. Okay, so now it worked. Okay. So you do need a threshold of power in this area. Let's see if we can do the turbine down here. Let's take a peek. There we go. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Dude. That was kind of weird. A little bit of a visual glitch there. So hopefully these still work all the way down here. That would be fantastic. Looks like they do, and it doesn't have, like the pyrothermic generator actually tells you that it's too cold or too deep to work. This looks like it's working just fine though. So we should be good. What are we doing? Ah, look at that. Oh man, this thing is gonna be done like right now. Like right at this very second. So, good. Do I have any? I do have some Mark III laser transmitters. So let's go ahead and get this one powered up too. Ooh, did I line that up just perfectly? 'Cause that would be fantastic. I didn't. Bummer. Actually, we can put it above. Just carve out a little channel here. Will that do? We are one short. Alright, come on, break. There you go. Perfect. How's this thing doing? Oh, you know what? We need just bucket loads of hoppers around this silly thing. Oh no. I can't remember if you can put them on top or not. Let's put it on top. Actually, the corner ones probably won't reach. So let's grab those up again. I think this does 1,000, so you need... Yeah, we need 10 hoppers touching it. I really hope the ones on top here work. Because that would be a bummer if they don't, but... Yeah, we'll have to see. Alright. Good. So then this goes right here. We can put in one of these guys. And get this guy powered up. So was it like 1,200 power to charge it? 2,000? Looks like it's 2,000 to start the process. Cool. And then we can put some lenses in here too to make it go a little bit faster. We've got the good lenses now, which is good. Good. So the organic lenses instead of the crude ones. What are we doing here? 24%. Huh. That's I guess it's going pretty fast. So not too worried about it. Let's make some more hoppers. And honestly, let's just cover this thing just in case. I think it was 1,000 you get, but turbines work as deep as you want to go, but there's no reason to go below the magma layer. Yes, for now. So DJ has said that he wants to make turbines not work underground, kind of like the pyrothermic generators, and I don't know when he's patching that. But he's been promising it for a while, and it hasn't happened, so if it ever happens, is the first caveat. And then when is the other caveat. So he likes to throw patches out, and I don't read them. So I just straight up don't read the patch notes for anything. I like to be surprised. So luckily they still work. And we are out of Eoli fuel. Good. We could probably grab that up again. We don't really need our workflow excavators down here. And I use the Mark 1 excavator because this is rapid mode. So in rapid mode, the Mark 2 and Mark 3 will dig through ores. And I didn't want it to go through these ores. So if you're going to do that on rapid mode, make sure you use the Mark 1. Even though they're slower, it won't destroy all the ore that you're trying to gather. Awesome. Ah, can't wait for this. It's gonna be so good. And then we can finish that research that we've had out there for like 5-6 episodes. That means only geothermal plants. Yes and no. You can use the jet turbines on the surface and then transmit using laser energy transmitters. Or I think there's those battery transmitter ones. I can't remember what those are called, but there's a special laser energy transmitter you can use to transmit power between batteries. You can use those and just come all the way down with it. Geothermal is definitely the way to go if you're gonna power the coal cavern, though. So highly recommend. And then to power the magma bore, you need like 10 geothermals anyway, and I think they produce the same amount as like 10 turbines. So. Not even 10. Maybe you need... I heard people have like 30 geothermals and they still are trying to power the magma bore. So, it's rough. That's for sure. That's another thing we need to do is we need to dig the hole for the geothermal at some point. So, I think our next stop is definitely going to be the magma layer. 44%. All right, so let's wait for that. we will see how that works. You know what? Let me put the hoppers down for this guy as well. This one's gonna be considerably slower, but because we only have one laser power transmitter here instead of the direct input from the turbine. Actually, it is maxed on power, so it should honestly go just as fast. So yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over to you. 7, 8, 9. Where are we? 10, 11, and then we'll, like I said, just cover the top here. I honestly can't remember. It's been so long. Alright, let's make some more hoppers while we're at it. I think we have enough. Yeah. Alright, perfect. Love it when a plan comes together. Big power conduits. Yeah, the power conduits. That's what they are. So you can use the power conduits to get large amounts of power down, but it's not going to be able to power on the level that you need for geothermals and the magma bore and the blast furnace and all that kind of stuff. That stuff just uses stupid amounts of power. Right, 60%. Perfect. Do we want to find the magma cavern? Anybody know or offhand or want to look up, see what level the magma caverns start at? So we're at 800. I think it would start at like 1,000, 1,200, somewhere in that range. I would probably like to find that. I don't remember if there's anything special that we need. Like, do we need any suit upgrades? I don't think there's any suit upgrades we can do to protect us from the heat. Actually, we're going the wrong direction. I think... where am I? I can never find my way around my own tunnels. There we go. Yeah. So why don't we go down? Let's dig. We're gonna need to do this anyway. So let's see. Right here is the center. Oh, you know what? I don't want to do this because this one's maxed out. I want to go next to it. Oh, come on. Let's find... Oh my... Durr. Screw it. Using a ton of power, but... it's fine. So let's go down and see if we can reach the magma cavern. I want to go at least 256 blocks down so that we can make another shaft for a lift. So, magma caverns are dangerous layer of caves that extend from 1,000 to 1,150. Thanks, Nosferatu. Appreciate the help there. Alright, so this direction is the direction we want to make our next lift. So, we actually... what did I say? We're at like 750? If we do another 256, we should be right at the 1,000 level. So we should be kind of right where we need to be. Also need to build a teleporter. These lifts are awful. Around 1080 is the fluid layer. Okay. You know what I just did? I turned. Oh, let's go back up. Because I can't remember which of these two directions it was. Oh, I'm such a derp. It should be this direction, right? I think it's the opposite of where our laser power transmitter is. Yep. So the opposite side of our laser power transmitter. Man, it is hot in here. Holy cow. I have a fan underneath my desk that I usually turn on, but when I stream I turn it off so it doesn't make some background noise. And I am dying right now. Cool. Force induction speeds up smelting. Good advice. Alright, so let's go. We're gonna do 2 blocks over from the edge. So this is gonna be where our next lift goes. I didn't actually measure where we were. Awesome. Alright, so we are at 727. That'll be 838. 1038 should be, if I can actually math. 1038 should be the next level. No, because it's 2 down. So 1040 should be where we put our next lift. This is it's gonna be 2 down from the level of the lift. And I'm probably gonna fall in lava anyway, so I don't think it'll matter. So, what are you? Titanium. Ugh, bummer. Okay, so let's see if we can dig around this. Hey, we can. Awesome. It was just that one little block of titanium that was in our way. Mm-hmm. 35% on the OET, and we're at about 31 minutes. How did I fall? Huh, I hit a cavern. Interesting. Where are we? There's nothing here, so there's no fire, no poison, no radioactive, no cold. So I guess it's a random cavern. You don't usually see those too much this deep. Alright. We're almost at our area. We are feeling the heat now. So you can see our battery usage is skyrocketing. Alright. So we do have our auto excavator. I'm going to put it right there, because that's where our shaft is going to be eventually. Let's just kind of dig at a diagonal here. See if we can find anything before we die. Let's see the ominous orange stone. And I'm trusting all of you that 1080 is the fluid magma layer, so if I fall in lava, it's your fault. Or magma. It's not lava yet. Alright. Pyrothermic's not going to work down here, so I can't do like a workflow excavator or anything like that. Oh, bummer. Man, where is this magma? There it is. Hey, look at that. We found it. We found it. Good times. Right. Cool. So all we really need to do is get some power down here. I guess, honestly, I have... Oh, no, I don't have any jet turbines because I use them both. How many overmines are dead? 2. 2 solid overmines are dead. It's Wookiee's fault if the info's wrong. I don't know. That seems like an excuse. I'm probably gonna blame you instead. But looks like you were spot on. So we are all good to go there. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Now we actually need to find some land. Actually, I don't know. What do we need to do down here? I think we just have to be in the hot area to be able to get the sulfur. I think it's sulfur that we get, right? I don't think we actually need to be down by the lava. Or by the magma. Unknown block. Is this like magma site? I honestly, it's been so long since I've been down here. Scan complete. Yeah, so let's do, it's ping unknown. It's probably gonna show us everything, but yeah, it's just saying the lava is kind of the big one down here. Killed 800 helpless life forms. Wasn't it 300 like a minute ago? How'd we just kill like 500 more things? I don't know. I just don't know. Alright, so... I think our whatchamahoosit doesn't work down here. Yep, our grappling hook's not going to work this deep. So that's kind of a bummer. Let's just do a laser energy transmitter kind of as far up as we can go. There we go. Oh, nope. Oh, rip. I hit the wrong button. Alright. Then we'll hop above this guy. Oh, you know what? We have the jetpack. I'm so smart. Alright, so we can go to about 1050. Put another one of these guys. Or 950. That's gonna be too high, isn't it? Oh, nope, 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 nope. That's not good. I'm using up all my power, using up all my power, using up all my power. Alright. That'll have to be close enough. And then we can go to about 990. Kind of right there. And then we're gonna have to get rid of this guy. It's gonna use up so much power. Go away. There we go. And then 840-ish. There we go. I'll have to probably adjust these. But, oh, I'm in the thing. Yep, I used up all my power. Awesome. So, once we get the lift in, we can kind of redo those and make them pretty. But I just want to get the hole dug. Alright, so let's do that. And we'll do that. And we'll do that. Cool. So that should start the digging process for our next lift. And yeah, good times. I actually need copious amounts of power. And what we should do is replace this with a better storage block. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. And I need a better path through here. So many things to do. And so lazy. Alright. Oh, look at that. Wow. It filled all of them. And it still has 500 more to do. Rip. Oh. We need so many of these. And ore doesn't stack. You know what? We don't really need it to. We could just empty like 100 out of here. We don't need that anymore. And I could probably just do
base is under attack.
That. So that grinder should be deconstructed. So once it finishes, it replaces the grinder with just regular stone. Yeah. So it's just stone now. Good. And then we have all this molybdenum in our inventory here. So let's kind of get rid of a bunch of it because it doesn't stack. And that's about all we can do. We only need one for now. And then we can finish the research, and then we can get our smelter in place and all that good stuff. Alright. So that one should be done as well. We'll do like so. We can get just a little bit more here. Let's see. E, I, boom. Good. So we've got a little bit of inventory of that. We can finish up the research and we can start the arc smelter. And then once we get the arc smelter, we'll be able to make the stuff that we need to be able to make the blast forge. Where am I? There I am. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Let's just make sure these are working. 20 power per second. Huh, interesting. I thought that thing used up more power than that. But apparently not. Okay. So let's head back up. I don't know if it's faster to take the express elevator or not. It might be. Got a question for everybody too, if you could indulge me while we're taking the very slow lift. Still kind of curious what types of games everybody wants to see on this channel. It's kind of hard to pin down. I really enjoy this style of game, like the factory type of games, open world, block builder, voxel, you know, that kind of stuff. Just kind of wondering what everybody else wants to see. I know Banished is always a pretty good series, so I was thinking about doing the Life is Feudal. I think is kind of it's a ripoff. They like stole a bunch of the textures from Banished, but Banished isn't being developed anymore, so it's kind of like, you know, as much as I want to be, you know, a good streamer and not advertise stealing textures and stuff, you know, it's kind of whatever. But Life is Feudal, it looked kind of very similar. It's more of a 3D version of Banished. I was wondering if anybody would be interested in that. I think it's Forest Village. It's Life is Feudal Forest Village is what it's called. The other games that I've been kind of craving to play is Sims 4. I got some of the expansion packs when they were 50% off, and I tried to play it, but I have this weird thing that I think a lot of streamers get, where if I'm not recording, I'm not streaming, it's really hard for me to play a game. Like, it just seems like, why am I playing this? What's the point if nobody's watching and nobody is contributing to live stream and stuff like that? So if you want to see Sims 4, let me know. The other one is like any old school games. So there's one that I play like once a year. It's the original Sid Meier Colonization. It's from like 1992. Back in the BBS days, before the internet was even a thing. I think that's when I got Colonization. It's an old DOS game, like I said, from like 1991, 1990, somewhere in that range. Otherwise, something like Final Fantasy VII or Final Fantasy VIII. I've been kind of craving playing those as well. But like I said, I have a hard time just sitting down and playing a game if it's not for the YouTube or streaming or anything like that. So let me know if you want to see anything like that. If it's, you know, an old school game, or like I said, Sims 4 is, I think, still pretty popular. It's a fun game. They keep coming out with new expansion packs. They have some new. You can do like a clothing store and a restaurant and one other thing. Can't remember what it was. So you can like run your own businesses in the game now, which is pretty cool. So yeah, just kind of keep me posted. You can go down to the description section and take a look, and go to the Discord link, and we can kind of chat there if you have anything that you want to see. Planet Coaster, I've seen some people play Planet Coaster. From what I hear, it doesn't have a whole lot of content, which is kind of the problem. You know, people stream a couple of episodes and then they kind of give up on it. But if it's something you want to see, definitely I'll look into it. The other one I think people are probably going to want is the new Jurassic World game. But I kind of have a policy against paying $60 for a game. So I like to play a lot of the independent games and things like that. Yeah. So, but like I said, I could probably be persuaded if somebody wanted to talk me into it. Otherwise, if you want to guarantee a series, you can always go to my Patreon. And on my Patreon, I have a couple of tiers if you want a guaranteed 3-episode series of a particular game. So that is an option as well. But yeah, so I try to stay away from like the AAA games and the big $60 games, just because, you know, not everybody out there is $60 that they can drop on a game that they play that might not actually be any good. So that's kind of the bummers. You know, you spend $60 on a game and then you find out that all the reviews were fake or not good, or how the hell did I get 2 hard rock grinders? Interesting. Wait till Steam sales. Yeah, there's a sale right now, so that's kind of why I'm asking. I think the sale ends in like 18 hours. So I wanted to pick up anything that I can that looked interesting. But yeah, even then, like usually the $60 games, they don't go like 75% off or even 50% off that often. A lot of times they're about 25% off. Maybe 40% is kind of the upper range of what I've seen for those. But I've seen your old channel, so don't know what you have. Tried Factorio and Satisfactory. Yes, I actually did a Factorio stream, or it was pre-recorded because it was like a year and a half ago. But I did a full playthrough. It's gotten a lot more complex since that playthrough, but I played it the other day and I was getting kind of annoyed with the added complexity of the research bottles and everything like that. So I kind of talked about it in a previous stream of whether or not I would be doing Factorio again. I probably will, but I don't know. It's just one of those. That game kind of frustrates me after a while with just the sheer amount of materials you need to produce one science bottle. So we'll see. I have kind of had a craving to play Factorio again, so I might, but time will tell on that. And Satisfactory is definitely one I'm looking forward to. I'm signed up for the alpha on that and the beta and everything like that. So hopefully I get an alpha or a beta key for Satisfactory. That would be super cool. That looked really, really good though. And I think the developer actually said that he took inspiration from Fortresscraft and Factorio. So very, very similar concept. But yeah, I'm super excited about Satisfactory. I saw the E3 preview that they had and it looked so good. Surviving Mars is another good one. You know, that's kind of another one that kind of mixed on. I played Avon Colony, which is very similar, and I didn't get any viewership on it at all. Like, I got like 4 views per episode, and it's very similar to that. And from the live streams that I've seen, people only do, you know, 3 or 4 episodes of it, and then they give it up because it doesn't do very well on their channels. So. Not that I won't do them. Surviving Mars has been on my wish list for a while, and I just haven't had the ambition to pick it up. But you know, for some of those simple facts. But again, you know, I could probably get talked into it at some point if a lot of people do want to see it. So, yeah. Good. I actually saw somebody on Twitter had commented, like, the struggle is real trying to decide between content that will grow your channel and content that you actually want to play. So, that kind of made me laugh because it really is true. There's a lot of stuff that I want to play that I don't play on this channel because I don't think it would do well. Even though I really super duper enjoy those games, I just don't think they would do well. So, yeah. Right now, kind of my big focus is just getting content out there that people want to watch, you know, and the unfortunate part about it is, you know, I need subscribers. So, you know, once I get up to a couple thousand subscribers, I'll probably experiment a little bit more, but I really want to make sure that the content that I'm putting out does get a lot of viewers and gets people excited to come back and look at more content. So, yeah, it's kind of the life of a stream. Alright, so what was I gonna do? I completely forgot. I got off on a side tangent here. What I needed to do is come down here, and we need to put one of you. Actually, we could probably just take all of it out. And one of you eventually. Molybdenum. Why are you not? Hello? You're in there. Why are you not doing the thing?
Your base is under attack.
Hello? You wanna not be broken? Because that would be fantastic. I don't really 100% fully understand why this is not doing the thing. There's molybdenum. Oh, that's iron. Wait. Did I put the hard rock grinder on the wrong thing? I think I put the hard rock grinder on the wrong thing. Graveyard Keeper. So Nosferatu said, have you looked at Graveyard Keeper? I wouldn't recommend playing it now, but soon, once it's more fleshed out. It's a quality pun. Quality pun. I am so incredibly mad that I put... Whoa! What happened here? We're still producing missiles. I don't know why our CPH blew up. That's weird. They must have gotten just a heavy amount of bosses coming through all at once or something like that. Ah, I'm so bummed out. I'm so bummed out that I put that on iron. Because iron and molybdenum are the same color. And it must have just been two side-by-side veins or something. Ah, oh, that's such a... I'm upset. I'm getting upset. Alright. Well, let's head back down. We'll rectify our situation. I went down the wrong side. I meant to go down the titanium and nickel one, and I went down the did I go down the crystal one? I don't know. I'm quite perturbed at the moment. Alright. Let's heal up a little bit and let's go back down. Big boss attack, you're so close. Yeah. Yeah, if they spawn those huge packs of bosses, sometimes it's a little bit too much for our thing to handle. Man, if I put more of these, if I put like 2 of these side by side, does anybody know if it goes faster? Because that would be awesome. Let's actually try that. I think it's 8 of these, right? Oh, no, 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 these are Mark 4s, not 5s, because they're orange in there for the Mark 4s, but they're blue. They're orange in here for the Mark 5s, and they're blue in this guy. I don't think there's a way that we can put the ampules back. Is there? I don't believe there is. Can I put it in here? I don't think this worked. Ah, that's a bummer. Ah, well. It is what it is. I think we're healed up pretty sufficiently, so we're fine. Never have to worry about iron. Yeah, the 2,000 iron I'm not too incredibly worried about. That's only 1,000 bars, and I've got... Oh, I only have 142 on me. But I guess. How much iron do we have in here? We have 4,000 iron in there, so yeah, it's kind of a bummer. But I do have 2 hard rock grinder parts, so it might give you some back. Let's take a look. Hard rock grinder. You know, we can make those pretty easily. They're pretty cheap.
Crafting.
Lightweight machine housings. They will honestly be the death of me. We didn't use them really all that often, and now I just need a bajillion of them. It's kind of a bummer. Alright, so let's pick the actual correct shaft this time. Oh, you know what? I landed on this stupid pipe. I did go down the right shaft. I just hit a stupid pipe. What a ripoff. That's what I get for trying to cheat. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I have to think about what I want to start streaming next. I'm pretty indecisive. It might be, I think Life is Feudal, the Forest Village one might win. I've had a kind of a craving to play Banished, but I've just played that so much and I've played all the large mod packs that there's not really much unique content I can do for that. So, you know, it's just kind of the same thing, re-recorded over and over again. It's a fun game, I really enjoy it, but... And the coding issues where it only uses the first processor to render the AI, it's kind of a bummer too, because it makes it really hard to record larger, longer games. But, yeah, so Life is Feudal might be on the horizon. And then the ones you recommended, you know, Satisfactory is definitely one. Once that comes out, I'm gonna play the crap out of it because it looks so good. Is this really iron? That is iron. And that is molybdenum. See, look at this. This is molybdenum. This is iron. They look almost identical, except the iron has a little bit more rock in between. So I thought this was one big vein at a glance. Look at how close that looks. Like, that is so silly. It's a bummer. It's a bummer. And there's not really any flat parts here either. Let me scan it to see where we can put one of these. Oh man, it just goes like straight down basically. That is such a ripoff. What are you? Are you tin? It's a lithium. There's a lithium vein between the molybdenum and the iron. I didn't want to have to do it. I think I might have to dig into the nickel here. I wanted to save this nickel, but I think I might have to dig into it to expose some of the molybdenum. Is that on Steam, or do you have a link for it? Which one? Which game are you asking about? Satisfactory isn't out yet. It was just announced at E3, so that one will be a little while before that comes out. But like I said, I do have my name in for the beta and alpha keys. They're probably going to have NDA, non-disclosure agreement, while it's in alpha, but hopefully in beta they allow some streamers to put out some content. And then Life is Feudal Forest Village is on Steam. I think it's like 20 bucks or something, 25 bucks. It might be on sale even. It's the big summer sale that they have going on right now. Oh, I'm so bummed about this. I'm so bummed. Is that tin? That is tin. So right here we have nickel, tin, lithium, iron, and molybdenum all touching each other. That is crazy. I don't think there's going to be any flat spot here. That's iron. Okay. So what I think I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to... I think I'll do a... I think I'll do a Mark III, whatchamahoosit, workflow excavator. That's upside down. Apparently you can put those upside down. Alright. Boom. Nope, that's gonna be one too high. There we go. So that should be able to carve into this nickel and expose some of the molybdenum so that we can get at that. It can sit on one block, but what it does is it mines up what it touches. So one of these blocks is only like 250. So if you only have your hard rock grinder touching one block, it'll only mine up that specific 250 block. So you want to, as much as possible, have it sitting on a big flat area. And there is no flat area here. This is all just terrible. And you have to use the hard rock grinder until you can get the excavators, because you need like 1,200 ore before you can. Man. You need like 1,200 ore to make enough bars to make the thingy. Do I want to waste some of this? I think I do. I think I do. I don't know if we can chisel in with this or if we have to make a disintegrator. I think we might have to make a disintegrator. Yep, looks like we have to make a nano disintegrator. So we'll do that. We'll do that. Oops. Nano. Disintegrator, we need Mark II power boosters. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Here's what we do. We're gonna do a hard rock grinder instead, because I honestly don't feel like going all the way back to the surface. We'll grab these 3 here, we'll get the research done, and then we'll kind of just keep tunneling down with the hard rock grinder. Do we want to do that? I don't know. I'll put 1 hard rock grinder in, and then I'll probably go get a nano disintegrator from the surface when I get to it. So hard rock grinders.
Crafting.
And voila. So we'll just kind of keep digging down with this for now. Oops.
Structure complete.
All right. And then I think we can probably just do one of these. Yeah, there we go. So that should power up. Iron can function. Oh. We ran out of fuel for our CCC. So. Okay. Well, I'm going to go back up and I'm going to power the CCCCCCCC, however many C's it is. I think it's 5 C's. I'm going to go power that so that we can get some of this molybdenum started. Once we get 1 molybdenum, we'll be able to finish the research. Once we finish the research, we can start the arc smelter, and then we can kind of continue on with the frozen factory stuff at that point. So I'll do a lot of that prep work off screen so that I don't have to keep running up and down these silly elevators. Yeah, trenchers are definitely the way to go. So I have to look up the recipes for those too, and the only way you can do that is if you have the frozen factory stuff unlocked. So yeah, we'll do it that way, and then hopefully we'll have this other shaft in here so that we can go down to the magma cavern and everything like that. Everything will kind of come together. That is going to do it. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like rating. And if you're new to the channel, like the 56% of you that are watching this are, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And I would really appreciate it to be able to get my subscribers up. I want to hit 1,000 in the next 3 months, which I think I can do. I've been averaging about 2 new subscribers every day. Thank you, 100%, every single person out there, whether you're a long-time subscriber or brand new. Thank you so much for stopping by and coming out. Even if you're not subscribed, thank you for watching the content and comments and everything like that. But I hope you do subscribe and stick around. I would really appreciate that, so I can try and hit my goal. You can also head down to the description, find the Discord link, and chat with me there. If you have any recommendations for games or anything like that, feel free to let me know over there. I would be happy to chat with you. So that is it. Take care, happy holiday, and see ya.